What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, February 9th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now, we are rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Kobe White, De'Aaron Fox, Miles Bridges, Terry Rozier, and CJ Ellaby on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. In first at number 5, we're going to Kelly Oubre, and we're going to get a lot of Charlotte today. They are on a narrow rotation. We're going to get 36-plus minutes out of a lot of these dudes. Shooting guard, small forward for Oubre, so you also get guard forward and utility. 5,600, projected for 35. The goal is 46. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. I gave him 36 minutes, 0.98 fantasy points per minute, 23% usage, 20 points, 5 boards, maybe an assist, 2 stocks. It's pace neutral against Chicago, but no Lonzo, no Caruso, no Derrick Jones Jr., no Dosunmu, no Patrick Williams. All of the defense on the Chicago Bulls team doesn't exist. The Hornets are going to run all over them. The minutes are outstanding. The matchup is outstanding. Just make sure you're playing a lot of Charlotte. Like I said, make sure you're playing a lot of Charlotte. PJ Washington is in at number 4, power forward, center, eligible, 4,900, projected for 32. The goal is 42, and he's in the optimal lineup 28% of the time. I gave him 32 minutes, 0.95 fantasy points per minute, 17% usage, 13 points, 7.5 boards, 2 assists, and 2 stocks. Again, great matchup against Chicago. He'll likely have DeMar DeRozan guarding him. That should look good if you want to get PJ Washington any touches in the post. I don't know really what they're going to be able to do here defensively against this team. The Hornets are just going to look exceptional. PJ Washington is priced as if he's not going to be playing 32 minutes. He's basically priced like he's going to play 24. In this case, he's going to play a lot more, and he's got the power forward eligibility. What's not to like? At number 3, I'm looking at Chimezie Metu. I don't really have a great feel here, but I don't think Sacramento's going to be having all the guys from the trade to be available today. So we should see a lot of minutes out of Metu, and potentially even more than the 28 I gave him. Power forward eligible, 4,200. Projected for 29. The goal's 38. He's in the optimal lineup 30% of the time. Like I said, 28 minutes feels like a floor. 12 points, 8 boards. He's over a fantasy point per minute, 2 stocks. But a massive pace up spot against Minnesota. Sacramento gains 2.8 possessions over their average. So that's basically like a free fantasy point and a half for someone like Metu. They're going to be ultra short-handed today. Whether or not we see Marvin Bagley, I'm not entirely sure. If he's out, it's even better for Metu. 28 minutes is a floor, in my opinion. You can get upwards of 32, but either way, even at 28, Metu's one of the 5 best plays of the day. At number 2, we go to Portland for Justice Winslow. Power forward eligible, 4,500, projected for 32.5. The goal is 40. He's in the optimal lineup 30% of the time. I'm giving him 32 minutes. He's a fantasy point per minute guy. I'm expecting Portland to be ultra short-handed like they were yesterday. 11.5 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, and 2 stocks in a great pace-up spot against the Lakers team that is largely in shambles. Take advantage of the value here. Take advantage of the minutes here. Justice Winslow at 4,500 is not a price tag of a guy that's playing north of 30 minutes, and they basically don't have a choice but to play him that much. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments who your favorite plays are, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using the promo code Awesemo. Your number 1 contender for today is back on the Charlotte Hornets. That is LaMelo Ball, point guard eligible, 8,800, projected for 53. The goal is 64.5, but he's in the optimal lineup 31% of the time. I gave him 38 minutes. If you told me he got 40 or 42, I would completely believe it. 1.39 fantasy points per minute, 26% usage, 22.5 points, 10 boards, and 8 assists. So he is knocking on the door of a triple-double. Again, it's a matchup against Chicago that is not worrisome at all. It's pace neutral, which that'll work for Charlotte. I am smashing all things Hornets today, but I am starting with LaMelo Ball. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, February 9th. FanDuel and Yahoo versions of this video are around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win that money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.